Right. Just a second, guys. I need to do something very quickly. Oh, should have done it earlier. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Source wants me to put up another reading. Honestly, I didn't want it. But apparently it's important. I don't know why. I just want to say something that you know when you put personal info up on public about somebody is illegal? I hope you know that. Because what I see on ETA, that you will go to prison for it, okay? You will go to prison for it. You think you can get away with it, but you won't, okay? You will go to prison for it. And it's not enough, but you will receive really bad karma on top of that. And that you deform these images or whatever you put up. I won't qualify you because you don't deserve that much of energy of mine. You're not worthy of, you know. But let me see what source wants you to know. Because this group of people was laughing at certain time. I think it's really high time for these people to cry. And they will. They will. You know, lots of ascended master went through that. They were humiliated publicly. You know, just look at Jesus, okay? But not just Jesus, many other ascended master went through lots of humiliation technique that some of you are Luciferian and you don't even fucking know because Lucifer is using you. And you say you are Christian. What a lie. Anyway, I mean, when you are human, you need to make sure these entities won't use you, because when these entities use you, they give a shit who you are. I mean, there's no way these entities love humans, okay? This is a deception. They tell them, I give you money, I give you healing, I give you this and that, your youth back, whatever. And they make human crazy, but they never ever loved human, okay? Do you understand? So the first occasion when they can turn against you, they will turn against you. And they don't give a fucking shit about your soul, your spirit, your eternal life, okay? They don't, okay? So at least if you worship somebody or gods who actually love humans, okay? Because it will turn back on you really, really badly, okay? But you do whatever you want. It's your business anyway. You can fuck up your life as much as you want, and try to prove that divine feminine, divine masculine fucking up their life, because in reality, you fucking up their life in the background. Actually, what you helping her is to ascend, to become an ascended master much more easier. So actually, you're just skyrocketing her, going towards being an ascended master. Okay, that's what you're doing. Because all ascended master went through these tests these humiliations, Luciferian humiliations, take it as you want. I mean, this is not necessarily ritual humiliation. That can be any kind of humiliation, okay? So when you fuck up an earth angel or somebody who's a divine feminine or light worker, and you having fun doing it with your idiot friends or whoever joined you, remember that one day you will cry for this. One day you will cry for this. What is said, I can see social workers who work with kids. I can see social workers who work with abused women. And also I can see teachers who works with kids. And this bullshit. You know, I could see even long time ago, not now. And when you have no integrity, I mean, it's zero integrity, when you do things like that, and I'm not even talking about all the bullshit that you do people's life to ruin it. I mean, targeting is a gentle word, okay? We talk about here abusing human rights. I mean, that is a crime. And you feel invincible. As a group of people, you feel invincible because you protect each other. You are not. For that, you have to be at least an earth angel, but you are not. And you will be never. I mean, there is says crimes were committed by people who had normal jobs, like, as I told you, teacher, social worker. I pick up on a veterinarian, I pick up on a dentist, I pick up a psychiatrist, a psychologist, 2 psychologists actually. You get involved in this shit for having fun and gaining some money from it. And after, I mean, this is all jobs where you serve people. I'm okay, veterinary, no animals, but the others. And I mean, I pick up on also nanny, not nanny, that's somebody who works with kids at home. I mean, she's accepting kids and looking after kids at home. I mean, you're working all with kids and you're evil as fuck. And I just don't know how can usually people who serve others, I mean, like nurses, teachers, people who look after kids, people who look after old people, these are humanitarian people, you know, somebody who's kind. How can you be so fucking evil and being in these occupations? I just don't understand, you know. I just don't understand. This is really something sad. Because when you take a nurse job, yeah, there is a nurse also in it. Actually, not one, but 2 different nurses. And I just don't understand. I mean, I went to a nurse school. I used to go to a nurse school, and I got a nurse qualification. But you can't do this job without. I mean, I believe everybody who wants to be a nurse or go to nurse school and become a nurse, they usually empathic and help people, you know. But These prostitutes, I just don't understand. Honestly, I just can't understand what the fuck is going on with these people. I mean, it's just too much for me. Many of you have family, I mean, kids. What will happen with your kids when you will go to prison? Tell me. You don't worry about that? You didn't worry about that when you committed crimes? Like when you pose illegal cameras. Oh shit. Doesn't matter. I mean, when you pose illegal cameras in people's house, because you did not just one, but many people, you don't realize this is illegal? I mean, if you can't read, then ask somebody to look for on Google the right law about it and check it out if you can't read. But if you are a nurse or teacher or, whatever job you have, a veterinary, you must be able to read at least. These are little town bitches who was bored. They figured out to fuck up somebody, and it went well, so they destroyed somebody. They could manage to destroy that person. They went to the next, destroyed that person also, and went to the next. And after, now they hooked up with one person. They can't destroy her. So they get much more bitchier, angrier and angrier that it does not work. And they do not realize that there's trace of all the crimes you think. You will fail. You will finish all in prison. You will finish all in prison, I'm telling you. Sorry guys, this is not the right cards. That's not coming from my spirit guide. Only high vibrational pains. Only source energy, divine source energy. And my spirit guide control these cards now. And these are the people who's doing kitchen magic, baby witches practically. When you don't have any ancestors who are shamans or witches or healers or star seeds, or you don't have any gifts to do spiritual work. I mean, everybody can do spiritual work on a certain level. But a high level, when you get on a high degree, a high grade in spiritual work, you must have witches or healers or light workers in your bloodline. If not, you have to climb up the ladder and work really, really hard. I mean, for a born witch or for a born healer to do a spiritual works, it takes a second. They don't even have to meditate. They might even just finish lunch and 2 seconds later, they already doing miracles. You who has no anything like that in your blood, you might have to meditate hours and hours and hours. You might even have to take drug to be able to produce something spiritually because you are not given this gift. You don't have this gift. Those who has these gifts, they don't need drug, they don't need to fast and meditate for hours and hours and hours and hours to achieve something, to be able to do something spiritually. It comes naturally. They live it every seconds of their life and it comes naturally. They live in it continuously. I mean, I don't want to discriminate people, but when you know nothing about spirituality, and during a 10 months fast course you take from a tarot reader or whoever, or a witch, or I don't know, and after you think you are an alchemist, you think you can do whatever you want, kill people left and right with root works and things like that, you are more than delusional. And you don't know the consequences. You know nothing about spiritual work. And you fucking your whole life off left and right. You understand nothing about universe and spirituality. Because you are not even awakened. Because at least if you are awakened, source will show you and give you the wisdom. But you are not. You are not healed. You are not awakened. It's just, what are you doing as a spiritual worker? Tell me. Because at first you need to work on yourself. You need to be awakened. Open your third eye. I even pick up a fake spiritual worker. One of you. I mean, this groupie people. One of them. This person was a client for a real spiritual worker and actually wrote down everything this person did to them and copying it. So all client he has, this is a guy, all client he has, he's saying the same thing. It's a fake spiritual worker. I mean, they have a kind of covenant, or I don't know, maybe it's not a covenant, but this is a group of fake spiritual people. Sorry, guys. Okay. Once more use, you use this telekinesis shit, I guarantee you will regret it, bitch. You will. I'm telling you, you will. And that you took a fast course also. You don't even know what is chakras, bitch. As a telekinesis, we use our chakras also, and ether. You touch once more my telephone, you will regret it. I'm telling you. Yeah, there's a fire sign woman who will have a new beginning with an earth sign man. And we have here King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio man, who can't move on from this fire sign woman. And actually, I pick up two men. One of them is maybe the ex of this fire sign woman or somebody who had a relationship with. And the other one is the friend of this guy who's secretly in love with him. But this guy is not homosexual or bisexual and does not know. And this guy, water sign guy, actually doing esoteric work on this guy to be confused about his sexuality. So he would become a homosexual also. And actually, this guy does not know his friend is a homosexual. Actually, bisexual, but he prefer man than woman. But he can do woman also. That this guy is not homosexual. Okay. So I pick up on these two guys, and none of them can walk away from these feelings. I mean, these are feelings actually. I think these are toxic attachment to this man and to this woman. And this toxic attachment is so strong that they can't walk away from these two person. And here I can feel a group of people involved also. This is not just two person, but they have friends, they have spiritual workers, they have people in places like law enforcement or legal system, and they're using all to ruin these two person, or at least to separate them. Okay. They want revenge. Why? Why? Why do you want? I mean, when you have a relationship and it's finished, it's finished. If somebody does not want to be with you, you have to understand it's finished. I understand what is the revenge about. You don't own your partner. No, you don't. God source created each human with free wills. If your partner does not want to be with you, or somebody is not homosexual and doesn't want to be with you, it's their own right to do that. So why do you want to have revenge on that person? Why? Because you can't control them? You can't fool them into a toxic relationship with you? They want revenge. And we have here the Ace of Swords that came out also, fall out. Ace of Swords, most of the time, is the truth. I think lots of truth will come out the next few months, next few weeks. What these two men and the group they belong to did. And this will be really bad because actually the revenge they wanted, it will become really the temperance, like an earth angel, like an archangel who comes down and provide justice to balance everything out, all the nastiness and evilness that has been done. Then, in this group of people, I even pick up on some of the people practically starving to be able to have spiritual power. I mean, yeah, fasting is important time to time, but this person is all the time and afraid to eat. I mean, they are not just this person who's doing it, many of them in this group. And they are not fat, they are not, I mean, they have nothing to worry about their weight or their appearance because it's okay. But if that's what somebody likes. But they do it for spiritual reason. When you are real witch, when you are real mage, or a real alchemist, or a real spiritual worker, a real healer, you don't have to fast yourself to death. Okay? You don't, and you don't need to take drug, and you don't need to conjure demons and become one with them. I mean, you let demons, excuse me, Christian call them demons, but they really entities. You don't have to let them inside you. Do you understand? These people will receive karma what they did. Don't make yourself look like a spiritual expert when you are not. It's not in your blood. And you did a 10 months of course to be a shaman or to be, I pick up on shaman who did the online course and become a shaman. I pick up also an alchemist. One of you took some course to learn to telekinesis and all kind of shit like that. You paid more than 10,000 euros on all these courses and you say, I paid for it, so I am spiritual worker, I can do this and that, psychic, whatever. And in a reality, you don't have these gifts. I mean, these are capacities that everybody can learn on a certain level, but it does not mean that you are a real spiritual worker, you are a real light worker. Do you understand? Because you don't understand the cause and effect of what you're doing spiritually. First of all, when you are evil and you use telekinesis to cause a car accident with her car, to trap her wherever you want to lock her in, make sure that person does not have also the telekinesis gift and actually she understands it better than you. Victory, but not for these people. No, not for these people. So she's telling me this victory is hidden. These people won't be able to see it. No matter how many illegal cameras they put up. When they will see it, it will be too late. And they will be really burdened by it. They already broke my phone, one of my phone like that with telekinesis. Don't love, bitch, don't love, because it will have consequences in your life. It will. We have here the Queen of Swords. And a Four of Wands. And a Five of Wands, okay? I don't have problem with earth sign people, okay? But here the Queen of Wands again comes out negative. Don't know why in my readings these earth sign feminine energy comes always out karmic. These earth sign women, well, can be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, wants a financial stability, okay? Some of them even spiritual, okay? They want to steal it from someone. And the fight is going for this, to take it from someone. And this someone actually is this divine feminine, divine masculine. I have impression this bitch actually attacking the finances of the guy and also the woman also. You know? Listen, yeah, we have here the Ten of Pentacles. It's not just money, spiritual heritage and also money, okay? That is protected, definitely protected. And they can't touch it, and they're pissed off. There's a Queen of Cups also who works with her. This Queen of Cups, I think it's position or spiritual gifts or spiritual grade that these two person has. Okay, she wants that. Maybe this is a leader of a group, a first teacher. And we have a Queen of Pentacles with them. And actually we have the Free Witch, you know. Is this air sign woman? We have an air sign woman. We have a water sign. And also, maybe this is a man with the feminine energy. It's possible. And we have an earth sign woman who actually recently lost her valve. Okay. People do not know that yet because she's hiding it. But in reality, she lost her valve. She is keeping up appearances, her image, but she lost at least 80% of her valve. Okay. These are the free witches, the baby witches. I mean, they just took some fast course in spirituality on different things, learning up some shits, and now they are expert. Now they are high priestess. Now they are, I don't know what kind of high grade they give themselves. That is not real in a spiritual realm. They have 0 grades in a spiritual realm. Okay, but they seen by this group like a high grade high priestess. Okay, they are not. They are imposters. When you awaken, spirit can teach you that much of knowledge that normally someone would learn for you long years, 10 years, 15, 20 years. But you are not. You are not awakened. You are not. And when you are born witch, you have already a gift that is usually for your safety is blocked. One of your parents who was also a witch or a healer or a light worker or a shaman, you know, a spiritual worker. Usually parents block kids' gifts because they want to hide the kids until they become adults. Actually, when you are a spiritual worker, it's a good thing to do because it's for the safety of your child. Okay, because spiritual people can detect children with gifts, and it's very dangerous for them. So, but when the gift is unblocked, these born spiritual workers don't need years and years of study. They will feel it, especially when you are awakened, souls can teach them. And in a very short period of time, they become very spiritual with very good knowledge. And they have already a high grade because they were born like that. Do you understand? You who does not have it in your blood, you who does not have any gifts because source never wanted you to be a spiritual worker, you can get on a certain level, but don't play the master, because when you play the master, you want to be an alchemist, you will never be, because it's not given to you, not in this lifetime. You want to be an earth angel, an ascended master, a light worker, whatever, you are incapable this lifetime. Especially you don't do the work on yourself. It's not putting you down, but you don't know your place. And you need to know your place so you would be able to develop your soul. So one day you can be an alchemist, one day you can be an earth angel or a light worker. This life you won't, because your soul is not on that level. And I'm not putting you down, I'm just seeing who you really are. So these people pay other alchemists, other spiritual workers who are high grade to teach them tricks, you know. And when they learn them, they practicing it, but they using it in a wrong context and they don't know the cause and effect. Okay? They don't know what they mix up spiritually and what will be the consequences. They think they know everything, they think they are protected, they think they are gods, and they're trying to fuck up these two person, left and right. This is what's waiting for them. Okay? And not for these two person. Okay? Stop telling to their mind. I mean, one of you, you know, you're doing my kind of root worker, mixing up some clay, but maybe it's not gay clay, but duff, a face, and putting, you know, little parchment in a brain and burning candle on it. This is a ritual to control somebody's mind, put a thoughts or many thoughts in their mind. You did on both of them. You did on both. Do you know what's happened when you do such a magic on a high-grade spiritual person? Do you really know? You know what? I don't tell you, you will experience it on your own skin. And we will see how much you will laugh after. I think this woman start feeling the first, you know, this one, source is beating them up, huh? I mean, spiritually at first, after it will be visible on a free day. So when you lose your 80% of your wealth, that is a first sign that you did something wrong. So stop accusing these two person. You might block them financially, you might block them in their work, you might block them in their love life. You might even block them so they can meet with each other. Temporary. This is temporary what you did to them. They are all bounce back because that is in their blood. Do you understand? They have protection and they don't have a bad karma. And one thing I want to clear up, when you push somebody with manipulation, esoteric, etheric work, and energy work, to do something what they don't want, for example, go against their twin flame or their soulmate, or you know, these bitches are really good. I mean, I know bitches, these kind of bitches make twin flames to go against each other. They play on their things of soulmates, you know, or make a child goes against their mother, the mother against the child, whatever, or the father, whatever. All kind of chaos they cause, drama. Universe is hitting them. For them, it's not a bad karma. Do you understand? For them, it might be a dark night of the soul that actually will enhance their gift. This is not a this is not a bad karma for them, because these people, most of them, worked on the bad karma the last lifetimes. You didn't. But for you, who force people to do evil, you trick them. If you can't force them, you trick them, blackmail them. You receive many I mean, the person who did harm to other because you blackmail them, that you force them into this, they won't receive all that karma, maybe half of it. The other half is you who receive it, who force them into that situation. Because souls can see those person, you might blackmail that person with their child, or that they lose their job and they have a family to support. So I'm not justifying what they did because it's not right. But souls punish them differently than you, fucking bitch. And you will get at least half of their karma. You wanted these divine masculine and divine feminine to juggle. You will juggle, not them. They might do temporary. And actually, I pick up on that it might be not at all a love relationship, but maybe a working relationship first. It might won't be even be a love relationship at all. Excuse me, I have a hiccup. There's a saying, when you force someone to fast because you push them in poverty so they can't eat, don't be surprised when they become so fucking strong spiritually and fasting that it will backfire. They will be at least 100 times stronger. And all what you do actually will backfire on you much stronger than before. And all what you do is destroying yourself. Source has humor, turning back on bitches like you, dark shits like that, when you are evil as fuck. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, this free woman energy. They know something is going wrong. They know because they had prediction. They paid tarot reader. If you're so high grade spiritual workers, why do you need to pay a tarot reader? I mean, because a high priestess usually can read tarots, or has any kind of divination they can read, the ether. An alchemist can read the ether. A shaman can read the ether. So if you did a few months of course to become so fucking powerful spiritual leaders that you think you are, tell me, why do you need to pay a tarot reader? Why do you need to pay a tarot reader? Don't tell me confirmation, because I can see you pay at least 5, 6 different tarot readers. If you want confirmation, you pay one. No, 5, 6 tarot readers. I know something is going wrong. That's for sure. That they're losing. They don't tell to people. They don't dare to tell people around them, but they're losing the battle. Look at that. What comes out? The 5 of Swords. Losing. It's very interesting energy. The World. And the King of Wands is a divine masculine. It's a divine masculine. Why do I have an impression that this guy belonged to these groupies before? And he got separated himself. He collaborated with other people, moved on from these groups of idiots, having a new cycle in his life. Voila, we will see what is the connection. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. Right. Okay, this is a kind of judge or procurer, or I don't know, somebody who's in justice system or law enforcement system. And this guy walk away from this bunch of idiots, huh? I have impression this guy believed the lies of this free woman before. Now he knows the truth. Oh boy. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a whole community of these people. I mean, these covenant or groupie, I don't know how to call them. Well, these shits are doing some work on this guy to control also this guy. They don't like that he's not working with them. So this group of people are spiritually attacking this free person continuously, practically. Okay? Let me see. These people rebalance all the time. Okay? They balance back, And what did I just say? They bounce back. I mean, they heal from this situation, these attacks very fast. They do that because they have a huge protection. And I mean, these free bitches, not enough they doing their spiritual shit, but they pay practitioners with high grade to do, on top of that, what they do, spiritual work on these people. So the spiritual attack is quite significant on these people. I mean, just a few humans could survive. And these people are, well, I'm not saying they are not touched, because they slightly touched there, it caused them delay and difficulties, but they are fine. And I have the healing cards that shows they will reestablish themselves from all the little problems these bitches caused, and they spend so much money, time, and energy to do this, and they won't see any results of it. And if they saw some results, it's just temporary. Okay? The devil, excuse me. Yeah. They made some Luciferian contract, this woman. It was really interesting. I was on a TikTok, and there was a soldier I think I'm not sure he's in the UK. No, it was not American English he was speaking. I think it's UK. In the army, I mean, a special unit. Okay, he does not talk about that, but it's well, it's some space program. Okay, and my will find. I don't know if I put it. I can find it. If I find it, I will put it up in a comment. And he was talking about the Satanist ritual he got involved, and actually he was investigating it, and described the Satanist ritual. Okay, how they actually sacrificed him in a way. There was a Satanist priest. I won't tell you all, but the description is really realistic. I mean, I don't think a soldier who has no spiritual knowledge can describe really a ritual. I mean, you don't find literature about this, okay? And it was very shocking. And this soldier, actually, what's happening, you go through this ritual and you practically demonize yourself. An entity will go inside you, okay? And after this entity goes inside you, next day, you need to drink something that actually activates that entity's power in you. And when this power is activated, well, you have to agree to do this, but actually he also signed some contract or something like that. Well, he said it's just like, he didn't really believe in this shit until he experienced it. It's real. And the description is extraordinary. I mean, when you make a contract, some people say, oh, if they give me money, I give a shit, it's just a bullshit. And the things, I mean, these are just sick people. They don't think it's real. The spiritual part of it is real. Just only when they sign the contract, only when they can feel that Bane is actually possessing them, they have to live with them, because that Bane is actually in their soul, in their body. They invite it. And after, when they can't fill up their part of the contract, they are in trouble. Do you understand? But it's a long story. If you will go, this guy has an entire TikTok page. Has many videos, and these videos are actually three different parts, and he describe exactly how does the entity look like, and what did they do, how did they do the ritual, everything, and also that he could manage to get out of this shit and get rid of this entity, okay? But it was really hard. It was not an easy thing to do, okay? And this is not a spiritual guy, huh? This was somebody who did not believe in this shit. I think he did some investigations on this group. After he retired, he's in some kind of private agency or something like that. He didn't detail that, but he had to do some investigation and he wanted to build in. So he went under the process. I think it's the accent he has, it's like UK English, I think. But I'm not sure, okay? But he's in an Anglo-Saxon country, that's for sure. So this is a real stuff. You can't play around that, oh, I get money, it doesn't matter, it's not serious anyway. And when they don't fill up the contract, and the contract starts getting, the time is almost finished, they will get a reminder from these Luciferian people, you know. Well, in all organizations, they have different styles. Some of them ritualize them. I mean, they lose your finger or their eye, or I don't know. or they have to sacrifice their child, all kind of shit. It depends what you signed up for a contract. And you think it's for fun, and even it will never happen. They don't dare to do it because they will go to prison, blah blah blah. You think about this matrix mind you are stuck in, and when the things happen, first of all, you will feel during the ritual something is wrong because it's real. Like this soldier or investigator later on felt it. He thought it's a blah blah blah, some idiot people playing a satanist ritual until he experienced it, and it was real for him. It comes out again. Actually, he described a minotaur entity with chains, and because during the ritual, I think they might have given him a drug or something. He saw this kind of creature. Actually, this is a typical entity Luciferian see or connect with. Um, and this entity actually, he said, possessed his body because he could feel him, and he had he could destroy, or he had like supernatural power or something like that, because he could lift up heavy weight or things like that. It gave him so much power. Actually, this is what's happening when you open yourself to an entity. That entity manifests their own power, but this is not your gift. This is not your gift. And this is very dangerous when you open yourself to an entity like that. That entity is usually low vibrational. And if this entity commit a crime, commit it in your body. And guess who will go to prison? Not this entity, huh? You. You can't say to the judge, oh, monsieur or madame, juge, in French we say, Johanna, there's an entity who possessed me, the entity who did that, not me. Because the judge will laugh on you. It's not recognized in a 3D justice system, honey. Do you understand? You are responsible for everything what you do. Like when you are these free witches and you're doing mind magic on people to control them, and people see them promiscuous because you project an really a strong sexual unclean spirit, so they behave strangely sexually after they fall because of that. You laughed on that, or you projected other things that look like crazy, or I don't know, you fucked up so many people. It works on you also. Because when an entity committed crime in your body, you will be locked up, not this entity. And when you will, the judge will think you're crazy if you talk about entities. So you can start laughing on yourself now. These three persons, I mean the fire sign guy, the earth sign guy, and a fire sign woman, will walk away this evil bullshit. You can shove that fucking contract into your ass. Do you understand? I don't care you get pissed off with me, bitch. I do not care. Do you understand? I'm telling the truth and it's irritating you. That is not my problem, but yours. 7 of Wands and 9 of Swords. Yeah, this is the state that these people are right now, or will be very soon if they are not. They wanted these people, or some of these people, of this free person, to get mental disease. They will have it. To be afraid for their own life, they will have to do that. This is your bad karma. This is your bad karma. You playing around a spiritual shit you should not play with because you do not understand. Just because you watching, I forget what is called this channel. You know, which films or which series in TV. Netflix, yeah, Netflix. You watch or Discovery Channel, well, whatever fuck you watch. There's so many witches film all over the TV programs and even on YouTube, and people watching it, and after they say, "You, I want to be like that. It's so cool to be Lucifer. So cool to be this and that and that," and they are when they realize it's not cool to be Luciferian at all, and you become a witch. You say you are a witch. And in the same time, you understand nothing about universe. You understand nothing about spiritual law. You do not understand anything about spiritual grades. And even the rituals you're doing, you do not understand. You're just copying it. Simple as fuck. Okay, let me finish this. Yeah, there is a judge who's protecting this free person. There is something who is really powerful, who's protecting these people of the bullshit of these people, these karmic people. I mean, the fire sign guy, the earth sign guy, and a fire sign woman are highly protected. Okay. And also on a free day. They won't be able to get away with this shit. This is your work, your evil Luciferian work, and reversed. And a victory is not yours. Or not, honey. Your victory is not coming because your work is fruitless. What else, Source, can you show me, please? They can't calm down. They can't calm down. They can't walk away stealing and having a victory over this 10 of Pentacles. There is somehow some kind of abundance involved, okay? That these judge protecting, holding back from these people, and they can't walk away from this abundance. They can't. This is entity who can't. Because if a human do it, they must have a mental disease. If you don't have, you have this entity inside you. And even if you have a mental disease, I have a very strong impression that you have this entity inside you. You know what I was talking about. And that is this entity who can't walk away from this shit and give a shit about the human they're using, how they ruin it. And well, you let this entity to work inside you. Do you understand? So you are partially, not partially, but entirely it's your fault because you choose this entity with your free will. I pick up on in a group, there is one crazy man who has this entity in, he can't deal with it mentally. It's so difficult. So what he wants to do is to come into Divine Feminine, this fire sign woman, have sex with this fire sign woman and pass this entity to the fire sign woman. I mean, he's going nuts. I mean, this entity driving him nuts, okay? And wants to get into the, sexually with this fire sign woman, even if it's a rape, it doesn't matter, just to get rid of this entity. But honey, you can't. Do you understand? You can't, especially when it's a rape. It won't happen. You won't. You won't. You won't. You won't be able to do it. Souls will take you out before you approach this woman. Do you understand? Unbelievable, these people. This is the truth. This is the truth. I'm not cursing anybody. This is on ETA. You approach this fire sign woman trying to give her this entity that you acquire during this Satanist ritual. You will die. I'm not threatening you. This is on ETA. I'm reading the ETA. I am the messenger and I'm telling the truth. I'm not cursing you. I'm not talking anything inside you. I'm telling the truth. I'm reading ETA. It's like reading a newspaper, you know? Would you kill somebody reading a newspaper because of the news is bad? Check yourself out mentally, because this is not normal, your reaction, huh? Well, for the fire sign woman, the earth sign man, but I pick up on very strong the fire sign woman, but it can be the guys also, the fire and sign woman and earth sign man. The message is just relax. I mean, this card has really this energy to relax, to calm down and have fun, relax. Lay down, sleep, rest, rejuvenate yourself, maybe in your house or in your property. But actually, your abundance is coming in anyway. Your new beginning also coming in. And a higher fan is like a higher authority that it will assure this. And it feels like it's done already. So nobody can do anything against it. It's like legally done. Something is legally done. Oh boy, boy. So how should I finish this sauce? These two cards finish everything here. Well, if you know a tiny bit tarot, you know this is prison, and you know this is this free woman I was talking about. End of story. End of story. I'm just telling you guys, don't play around with spiritual shit like that. Especially when you think it's not real, it's just idiot people who's imagining things and it's just imaginary. And after you fuck up your life. I'm telling you, somebody gives you that, and if you receive from somebody a huge amount of money, and you know, spiritual contract, there is something that's ridiculous, like spiritual. Me, I would ask the question, how can somebody give you so much money if it's just blah, 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 you know? Would people really give you that much of money? But that is often what people do not ask, you know. But that's life. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. Well, have a lovely evening, day, night, wherever you are, whenever you watch me. And thank you for being faithful for my channel. And very soon there will be changes. I think I will start a new channel, and in that case, I will let the channel, the address in a comment, so you can follow me there if you want. But on the channel will be like normal tarot reading channel, only love readings, so financial readings, general readings, collective readings, and I won't do any criminal readings there. I mean, I refuse it. Even if I will see that it's coming out, I won't, because um, this is not something that should go out really in public, okay? And this channel, these people ruined it, but actually these criminal readings makes it worse. And I have personal problems in my life that I'm not willing to pay for this bullshit anymore, okay? So I won't put it up anymore. I mean, if souls really exist like today, I had to put it up. I will, but on my new channel, I won't be things like that. Okay? Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.